They say light cannot exist without darkness. And that's something I've learned over the years, watching the Zodiac signs, not just for their virtues, but for their shadows. Because yes, we all have something to hide. And when you understand that dark side, you don't just understand others better. You begin to understand yourself. Today, I'm going to reveal something I've never shared with anyone. Because each sign holds a secret, a hidden corner it would rather keep silent. But I've seen them. I've felt them. And now, it's your turn to see them too. Aries. Those born under Aries burn like sparks in a dry forest. Impulsive, brave, determined, yes. But beneath that strength lies a dangerous impatience. Aries doesn't wait. Aries charges forward. They want control. They want to win. And when they don't, they burn with rage. Their dark side is aggression, hidden behind a confident smile. Sometimes they hurt without meaning to. Sometimes they mean every wound. And when they feel betrayed, they can become destructive. But that fury, it's also protection. Aries burns to survive. Taurus. Taurus appears calm, grounded, but beware. Their dark side is a stubbornness with no end. It's not just resistance, it's blind obstinacy. If they believe something is theirs, they won't let go. Not a person, not an idea, not even a lie they've taught themselves to believe. And when someone tries to shake their world, they become a wall. Silent, yes, but unyielding. That quiet exterior can hide a suffocating possessiveness. Taurus doesn't always love. They sometimes just want to possess. Gemini. Ah, Gemini. The sign of 1,000 faces. Their mind soars, their voice charms. But behind that lightness lives a darkness few ever see. Gemini can lie so well, they believe it themselves. They can vanish without warning, change their mind, their promise, their love. In a heartbeat. It's not malice, it's fear. Fear of being trapped. Fear of facing their own reflection. Their dark side is disconnection. When they stop feeling, when they play with truths like folded paper, and when the truth no longer serves them, they simply disappear. Cancer. Cancer loves deeply, but hurts just as deeply. Their dark side is the silent resentment that grows with every wound, because Cancer never forgets. They might forgive, yes, but every word, every look stays etched in memory like a scar. Protective, yes, but also manipulative. They know how to make you feel guilty, how to pull you into their world of emotion so you can't escape. And when they feel betrayed, they retreat, and from their shell, they strike. Cancer doesn't always cry from sadness. Sometimes it's from rage. Leo. Leo shines. Leo rules. But their shadow is a consuming vanity. They need to be seen, applauded, adored. And when they aren't, their fire dims in silence. They can become arrogant, cruel, demanding. They believe they deserve everything. And if they don't get it, they make others pay. They want to be the sun, but sometimes become an eclipse. Behind their charisma is fear. The fear that without admiration, they are nothing. And when they feel their throne slipping, they strike to reclaim the crown. Virgo. Ah, Virgo, the perfectionist. Observant, analytical, but also ruthless. Their dark side is constant criticism, not just of others, but of themselves. Virgo doesn't allow mistakes, not in you, not in them. They hide their insecurities behind logic. But when they lose control, they grow cold, cutting, distant. They can make you feel small without raising their voice. And though they seem composed, inside, they're crumbling. Because to Virgo, chaos is the ultimate enemy, even when it lives within their own mind. Libra. They say Libra seeks balance, harmony, justice. But what few understand is the cost of maintaining that image. Libra's dark side hides behind smiles and silences. They fear conflict, yet manipulate situations to get their way without dirtying their hands. They lie sweetly, disguise truths, use charm as a mask, and when they feel insecure, they become a broken mirror reflecting what others want to see while losing sight of themselves. Libra doesn't just want peace, they crave acceptance, even if it means betraying who they truly are. Scorpio. Scorpio. Here, the shadows aren't hidden, they're embraced. Scorpio isn't afraid of darkness. They've lived in it. But their most terrifying side isn't their intensity. It's their need for control. They can love you with a consuming passion and still watch your every move. Scorpio keeps secrets, plays emotional power games. And if you betray them, they don't strike right away. They wait. Watch. Punish with precision. This is the sign that makes you think everything is fine, until it's not. Their darkness isn't always evil. Sometimes it's fear disguised as strength. And in their fear of being hurt, they become the one who wounds the most. Sagittarius. Sagittarius loves freedom, truth, adventure. But their shadow is constant escape. They talk of values, of honesty, of growth. But when emotions grow too heavy, they run. They don't want to be tied down, not by love, not by pain. They wound with words without realizing it. And when they do, they don't stop to see the wreckage they leave behind. Their darkness is emotional recklessness. They may seem wise, but sometimes they're just fleeing themselves. Because facing the depths terrifies them. They'd rather keep searching for answers outside, while inside, everything remains unresolved. Capricorn, often seen as the sign of ambition, success, perseverance. But their darkness is the coldness with which they cut off even those they love. Capricorn learned early that nothing comes for free, so they turned to stone. Their shadow is the sacrifice of emotion for function. They can love, yes, but often don't know how to show it. They can be loyal, yet distant. In their need to build something solid, they forget those walking beside them. And when their authority is challenged, they become cruel. They don't scream. They sentence. Because their greatest fear isn't failure. It's being seen as weak. Aquarius, the rebel, the visionary, always a step ahead. But their shadow is extreme detachment. Aquarius can speak of humanity, of causes, of freedom, but struggles when one real person cries in front of them. Their need for independence becomes indifference. Their intellect becomes arrogance. In their mental world, they forget. Feelings aren't thought, they're felt. And when they feel trapped, they vanish without a trace. Aquarius can be emotionally absent while physically present. Their greatest darkness? In seeking a better world, they forget real people break too. Pisces, the dreamer, the empath, the one who feels what others won't dare to, but their dark side is constant escape into worlds that don't exist. Pisces can lie to themselves with terrifying ease. They can love someone who doesn't love them back, forgive the unforgivable, wait forever. Their sensitivity, when unguarded, becomes self-destruction. They dissolve, disappear, and in their urge to save others, they drown with them. Pisces can be martyr, victim, or executioner disguised as innocence. When their pain becomes too much, they can't tell fantasy from reality, and in that abyss, they drag down anyone who loves them unconditionally. And now, you know, each sign has its shadow. It's not a coincidence. It's not a mistake of the universe. It's part of the pact we made the day we were born. You can't choose your sign, but you can choose what you do with it. I've told you all this not to frighten you, but to wake you up, because in every light, there is a shadow, and in every shadow, a chance for redemption. I've spent a lifetime hearing these secrets, people crying for being who they are, hating what they feel, hiding for fear of showing their truth. But let me tell you now, from my age, from this corner where time no longer rushes me, darkness is not your enemy. It is your guide. It shows you what you haven't seen, what you haven't healed. Don't be ashamed of your shadow. Watch it, listen to it, and if you dare, embrace it. Because only then, only in that moment, will you truly be free.